Do you think about it still?
Think about what?
Winning. Do you think about what would happen if you won Subsister? If you don't want to answer,
No, it's okay. I guess there are two answers to that question.
two answers? Like part A, part B?
Like, I think the right person won Subsister. Leah deserved it. I didn't win that challenge in the end, and that's okay. I fell to the only thing I wasn't good at. What can you do?
That's a very mature answer. What's part B?
The other half of the answer is that I think about it every single day. I wonder what my life would have looked like if I had won. If I'd become a millionaire. You know, sometimes I want it so bad, like I can feel it in my chest. Like an ache. I don't know if it hurts, but it catches my breath sometimes, you know? It's like when someone dies and your brain knows they're dead, but your heart forgets every once in a while. And you go, damn, I forgot they're dead for a second. It's like that. Every once in a while, I remember, damn, I forgot I lost Subsister.
Well, I've never lost anything that important. Competition, I mean. I've had people close to me die, you know.
That's the only time I've felt like that. Nothing else is ever worth winning like that except...
Except Green Apron, right? People thought you were going to say your wife, but I know you. Green Apron is the real apple of your eye.
Can't believe I'm going to say this on air, but, I don't know if I'll ever get over it.
Hello?
Hello, is this Clarence Height?
How you doing, Ray?
Wait, you know who we are?
Yeah, Ray owns the internet. I used to listen to you all the time. I recognized your voice immediately.
Well, thank you. Ray Owns the Internet was an amazing experience, and I'm thankful you took that journey with us.
You don't need to shill anymore, Ray. We're not calling about that.
What is this, then?
It's my new podcast.
Wait, you're recording right now? What's the new podcast?
It's Subsister, a real podcast. And we need your help. Paid time off. Make us a killer theme song.
Mal, you're letting this crazy bastard go?
It's going to be weird imagining us
Oh,
apart.
Mal. No, we're not going to be apart. We're both going on vacation, right, lad? Turns out you're quite the oracle, Clarence.
Me? You think I've never heard that clip before in my life.
You wrote fanfiction about Ray's season Dominican Republic. You wrote an ending about Ray losing even though he won in real life and ended by saying he wouldn't return until season 36. And then we hear this recording.
My story's been up on the internet for a decade. Somebody must have read it and copied it.
You really think anyone is reading your fanfiction?
Hey, I get a lot of fan mail. You'd be surprised. There's a market for this stuff, you know?
Yeah, people fawning to see me lose. What's new?
I'm not even sure what you're accusing me of.
Well, I wasn't accusing you of anything at the start, Clarence. I just wanted to know why a recording that showed up on my hard drive out of nowhere happens to match your fanfiction. This Ray on the recording lost Subsister too.
What is this? That's your voice.
For the last time, that isn't me. I never recorded that stuff. Either you're in on this or someone is using your website.
Do you know what a Playfair cipher is?
I learned about it in Boy Scouts or something. The grid with the letters and making boxes.
And you know the secret code.
Wait, how did you even come across my writing? My page views have been pretty low and Subsister ended years ago.
The other Ray left a clue hidden with the Playfair cipher that said Subsister Central. He was giving a special shout out to your website.
So you see why we're suspicious. You wrote that story, it matches with this, and you know the code the recording uses.
This is crazy. I always wanted to meet you, Ray. But honestly, you're not what I expected.
Clarence, okay. Let's start over. I'm sorry. We shouldn't have come at you so hot. It's been a stressful couple of weeks. Tell me about yourself for starters. Let's talk like real humans, okay? Let's not even talk about this stuff for a minute. Where are you from?
Seattle. You?
New Jersey originally. But I've been in LA for quite a while now. You a journalist?
Actually, I'm a programmer.
And so we talked. For hours. Clarence could really lay it on. I think we learned a lot more about him than we ever intended to. Ultimately, I'm having a hard time imagining Clarence having anything to do with this. He seems like a bona fide Subsister dork. He loves this stuff as much as I do. Enough to write fan fiction about it, for God's sake. Not even I'm obsessed enough to write imaginary stories about a reality show. So where did the inspiration for this story come from? The one about Dominican Republic?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I usually write full seasons out, usually superstar seasons with lots of returning players, but I just really had a strong sense to write this.
Was it in a dream or something?
Not exactly. Almost like an old memory. Have you ever had a memory of a dream, and you got confused and thought it was real? Because sometimes dreams feel so real.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and swear it happened. Like those memes of girls being mad at their boyfriends because of a fight they had in her dream.
You just don't understand.
I'm not really knowledgeable on stuff like that, but sure, it was like that. I remember it like a deja vu sense, but it must have come from a stray thought or a dream, some what if while I was watching the show.
Must have been.
Just like the feeling we had met before.
You had a what?
I had a feeling that we'd met before. I guess that's why I wasn't surprised when I heard your voice. It was like we were familiar. I don't normally raise my voice to people, even when they're yelling at me. I'm a pretty quiet guy.
Oh, Clarence. I don't think I'd use quiet to describe you.
I know. But really, it was like talking to someone you met on vacation, where the circumstances are so foreign and specific that you can't really separate that person from that point. Seeing them in the real world just feels weird,
Like meeting a character from a show?
Exactly.
Maybe it's because you watched hours of me on TV. That's why I feel familiar to you, right? A lot of people I've met who were fans of the show have a familiarity with me that feels unearned.
Maybe that's it. I've met a handful of other Subsister contestants, though, and none of them ever felt like this.
Making me blush.
Damn, I thought I silenced that. I'm so sorry. I can edit that out.
Who's that, Carlos?
No, it's this Martin guy again.
Martin? Martin Singh?
Yeah, how did you know?
Stay away from Martin and his group. They're nuts.
Whoa, what do you mean?
I only ever met them one time, at a convention, and they were into some pretty weird ideas. I write fan fiction. Keyword, fiction. I know they're fake stories. But these guys, they think Subsister is real or something. They talk about it like it's not just a TV show.
I guess I should block this guy then?
Oh yeah, Martin Singh is bad news.
Thanks, Clarence. Look, we gotta go, but, don't be a stranger.
I'm not sure I ever was.
Do you know how much money is wasted weekly in the United States on fast food? Compare that to the weekly meal kits that you can receive from Red Apron. Last week I had ribs. Curved ribs. I'm just playing. But seriously, a home barbecue meal that tastes like a high-end restaurant will bring a creative spark to your eye as you play chef and a song of satisfaction to your stomach. So, before you decide to go to another drive-thru, consider Red Apron. It'll change who you are. Before we go any further, let's review what we got.
Okay, so we got our Mysterious Recordings, podcasts that come from the ether.
Headed up by an audio recording of my doom, where I sound very dramatic.
You're always dramatic. Next up, we got the mysterious cancellation of Subsister, coupled with the host, Curtis Lowe, not having been seen in the past year.
While we're on this vein, we also have Matt Adkins giving me cryptic threats, knowing information about my personal life that I never told him, like Elizabeth Pruitt, and mentioning the secret Lee.
There's also Jennifer Whitler, the woman who won season 35, which doesn't exist. She died a week after talking with us.
That one does concern me. Can't forget the Playfair cipher, leading us to Clarence Height. Subsister fanatic that wrote fanfiction and matches these podcasts way too closely to be a coincidence.
And now we got Martin Singh and his Subsister religion to look into.
Okay, that's pretty much all the cards on the table, right?
But we don't have anywhere left to look.
Well, we do have that cult thing.
The one Clarence warned us to stay away from?
Got any better ideas?
We still need to figure out why the other Ray knows the Playfair cipher.
Did you get a hold of Carlos?
Yeah, but before we do that, I know this is your private business and everything, but did you call Mal back finally?
What did you say?
She's been calling you, hasn't she?
How did you know that was Mal?
Who else would be calling you like that? We both know Sunny doesn't want to talk to you.
I know more than 2 people, Trisha. Are you checking my emails or my calls somehow?
I'm not a hacker, Ray. What the hell? I know... You know me better than that.
Do I? I didn't even know where you went to college.
Ray, it's... Okay. Let's call Carlos. Let's ask the guy you lied to for weeks then betrayed how he can help you again.
I'm slipping. More every day. It's harder to get back to being the Ray I used to be. I don't know why these recordings have me so unnerved. I mean, I can be really intense, obsessive even. But I've never been shaken like this before. I didn't even realize what I was saying as the accusation towards Trisha tumbled out of my mouth. It felt so natural that she could betray me. When you're playing Subsister, that's how you have to think. But you have to leave that behind on the island. This is the real world. I trust Trisha. I mean, nothing about her behavior has been suspicious. She has had access to the hard drives, obviously, and blocked Martin Singh. Or at least told me she did. I guess she controls where the show goes since she lines up my guests. It'd be pretty easy for her to say she couldn't get in contact with someone to steer me in a different direction. She doesn't want me talking to Kira Townsend. Or Martin Singh. What is Trisha hiding? Carlos, you there?
Do I need to press anything for it to record for you? Am I unmuted?
I can hear you, Carlos. You got it, man.
Ray, it's been so long. How are you?
It's been alright.
I can hear it already. I told you $1 million wouldn't fix everything, Ray.
I'm sure you did. Alright, what are you up to, Carlos?
I'm living in Oregon now. Teaching kind of, you'd probably think of it as a Zen academy. A place for people to refocus themselves and find relief from themselves.
Oh, sounds like I need that.
Ray, for those that don't remember, can you explain to the listeners who Carlos is to you?
Oh, I can't wait to hear the way he tells it.
Everyone, this is Carlos Gomez. We played Subsister together. We were allies through the early portion of the game, right?
Or so I thought.
We were. It just came to a point where I'd take out the most threatening player, the person who could beat me. You.
You're just trying to get on my good side. I'm just playing, Ray. No hard feelings. It was, just a game.
Feels like the stakes were higher than they were, huh?
Oh, yeah. Feels like you're playing a hand at the Monte Carlo. So what's up, Ray? You still doing your Subsister podcast?
In a way. It's definitely transformed.
I'm all about transformation and enlightenment, Ray. Tell me what you need from me.
First of all, it's great just getting to talk to you again. Just wanted you to know. But I was curious about your invulnerability artifact.
I know. Why didn't I play it that night?
No, not that. I wanted to know about how you found it.
Oh. I'm so used to people asking why I didn't play it. How I found it. It was in this message thing. I saw some letters scrambled at the bottom of the page, and I figured it was some sort of cipher.
It was the Playfair cipher.
Yeah, exactly. I was into secret languages and stuff when I was in college. I would study stuff like that instead of watching TV.
You studied ciphers and codes for fun.
I know. Very weird. Now I'm into pottery for the blind. It's a lot more fulfilling.
That's so you, Carlos.
You know, I couldn't hear it back then, but I can hear the mocking now, Ray.
Carlos, I'm serious. That's so you. But I mean it as a compliment, I swear. I've been considering what would have happened if I'd been more like you, actually.
You would have lost.
Carlos, did we ever talk about the Playfair cipher on the island?
No. I wouldn't have told anyone about it, and even though I trusted you, I still had enough sense to keep it all a secret.
That's what I remember, but after I talked to Matt Atkins a few weeks ago, I'm not so sure anymore.
Matt Atkins? What did he say?
He knew things about me. Said I told him after I won, but it's stuff I've never told anyone. Do you know what the secret Lee could be?
Like Leah?
Which one is Leah again?
She's the one I went up against to win Subsister after we voted Carlos out.
I don't know how you keep all these names straight.
Maybe there's a secret side to Leah that you don't remember?
Feels like a stretch, dude.
Ray, can I try something with you?
Depends on what it is. I'm not into the spiritual stuff that you are.
Don't close yourself off. You came to me looking for answers, right? I can't tell you what I don't know, but maybe I can show you what you don't know.
Trisha,
What?
what do you think?
Whatever. Science has gotten us nowhere. Why not try magic?
Why couldn't you answer the last question with one answer? Why didn't you just say how you feel?
Because people don't like hearing real thoughts. They don't want to hear how I feel. They want to hear how things can make them feel a certain way.
And being honest is what? Bad for people?
They wouldn't like me as much.
And that's what's most important, isn't it?
What's going on here? Sonny, why are you asking me stuff like this?
You pretend to be this nice online host, and it's okay that you were a bastard on the show because you lost. If only they got to see the real you, the one you hide away.
What's going on?
I need the truth, Ray. You need to tell me the truth.
Oh, stop. Sonny, what are you talking about?
I need the truth, Ray. You need to tell me the truth.
Ray, are you okay?
Ray, whoa!
Sonny was here. Where? Sonny.
Sonny?
Oh my, whoa.
Ray,
What?
you fell asleep when we started
Sonny.
deep meditation.
Is this some of your mystic thing, or shrooms or something?
What? How could I even... Are you taking shrooms over there?
Ray, calm down. What happened?
Oh, Sonny, I don't know. He was so... He was here. He was so...
Falling asleep like that, how sleep-deprived are you?
I catch a few hours every night, okay?
Can we try again? I think this is good for you.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Why do you say that?
Because you just had some night terror from even beginning meditation. What do you think?
I think I should try it again.
Ignoring me. So original. Okay, go for it. I'm pretty used to it.
Carlos, do I just close my eyes, count any sheep?
Empty your mind. Try to stop picking up sounds. No complex thoughts. Stay available. Empty. Don't follow any trains of thought. Be present. Where do you want to go?
I want to remember if I told Matt Atkins anything the night he says I did. When Subsister rapped after terminal judgment.
Okay. Let's see if association will bring you back to that place. Remember the waves crashing every night. The songs of birds quieting as the sun sets. Chirping, drifting into silence. And then the squeaks of bats. The smell of small fires, the low flickering sound, the torches, the embers drifting into the darkness, extinguishing in shadows. The fire in the center of tribal council. You can feel the heat on your face. That amber glow. It's warmer here than in the jungle at night. A wave of calm washes off Curtis Lowe. You're sitting next to Leah. And the Shadow Council stare back at you and Leah. I do. We've just placed the vote that will determine the winner. I've just voted. You feel a knot in your stomach. You want to know who wins, but you know you have to wait. Curtis leaves the set with the votes. You're guided by production to a medical tent. They begin checking you out. Cold metal against your heart, flashlight in your eye, feet on the scale. They give you a cold soda, the first one you've had in months. The sugar rushes straight to your brain. And then production leads you to the tent where we all are. We congratulate you, ask you how you did it, laugh. There's some bitterness, praise, jealousy. It's okay to feel again. The game is over. Matt walks over to you and puts a beer in your hand.
He congratulates me. Claps his hand on my shoulder. Work hands, meaty. His Australian accent is so thick. Sometimes I pretend I know what he's saying, but I can't understand him.
He asks you how you did it.
And I tell him, no.
You don't?
This isn't right. Something's wrong.
If there are any changes, tell me, Ray. These are your memories.
It's cold. Wet.
It wasn't raining the night of Terminal Judgment.
It's not terminal judgment, though.
That's the night we're talking about. When you won the whole competition.
No, it's a different night. It's starting to rain, but it's not heavy. Just wet.
What night is it, Ray?
May 13th.
Carlos, I think.
What happened on May 13th?
What is supposed to happen? I lose.
You lose Subsister?
I lost so much more than that.
Take your time, Ray.
I'm running. I can't escape, though.
Escape what? Who?
They're chasing after me, torches in hand. Some of the fire's going out in the rain. Smoke smearing behind them.
Who? Who is chasing you?
And I know if I stop and turn around, it'll be the end. I can't face that. So I keep running.
Deep breaths, Ray. Try to stay present. Breathe and release.
They try to keep it a secret from me, but I found it.
What did you find?
The Lee. The secret Lee.
What is the secret Lee, Ray?
Where they go and they think I'm not looking, but I followed them. And now I'm here. And it's dark. Darker than it's ever been before. I'm descending.
Stop him, Carlos.
Ray, let's try to think about the island again. The plants, fauna,
I won't let you edit my life. I control my life. They're trying to split me in two. They think by making another me it'll ruin the real me. That's all that runs through my head. I'm taking the first steps. Into the darkness. Into the abyss. Into the...
Ray, please stop.
Ray, I need you to control your breathing. You need to come back to us, to the moment. Focus on the sounds around you. A computer hum. Traffic. Aircon. Listen.
Carlos?
Welcome back, Ray. I think we learned a great deal today about ourselves.
Learned a great deal? What are you doing? Something's really wrong with your memories, Ray.
I don't remember any of that stuff I was saying, but it feels right. More right than Matt Adkins knowing that stuff.
Something is happening. I don't know if someone is actually messing with your mind, but you need to see a specialist.
Trisha, I'm not seeing a specialist.
Ray, this has gone way too far. This is so dangerous. What if
Find out the truth? What don't you want me to find out?
I'm so sick of dealing with you. It's like taking care of a child.
Not that you would know what taking care of a child even looks like. Trisha, age 31, height 5'1", brown eyes, born in Vermont. Went to UCLA, graduated with a Bachelor's of the Arts You studied graphic design. Curious how you ended up in podcast production.
What are you doing? Are you looking into me?
Why don't you want me to talk to Kira? Why don't you want me to continue the meditation? How do I know you haven't been impeding my progress this whole time? How do I know you didn't really put these clips on the drive?
Ray, you're seriously sick. You need to get a hold of yourself. I'm not the enemy. I'm your friend.
Then prove it, Trisha. Prove that I'm wrong.
I already did when I entertained this insane idea. Ray, I am your friend, but you're acting like you're playing Subsister. Get a grip. Call Mal, do whatever you have to, then call me.
You're abandoning me too. I should have known. What, have I blown your cover or is it too much for you?
Ray, don't call me again until you're over this.
I'll never be over this until I know. Until I know.
Ray.
Carlos, I'm sorry you had to hear that. I guess I'm not as good at holding alliances together as I used to be, huh?
Ray, Trisha was only wrong about one thing. You aren't acting the way you did when we played Subsister. What happened, man?
They're right. I'm not acting like myself. I've known for a while that something is wrong, like I'm stuck on rails heading in a direction I don't want to go. But I can't stop. I can't find the brakes. What's happening to me? Now, Trisha's gone and I have to face this alone. I didn't have to before, but now I've pushed away everyone, and I only have myself to blame. I was listening to my conversation with Carlos. Two things. First, what I was saying about the secret Lee, I may not know what it is exactly, but we know it's a place, and I seem to think someone is hiding it from me. I said they split me in two to make me look worse. Has someone created this alternate take on me to show my flaws? Or to drive me insane? I know it doesn't make any sense. But what if all the good qualities of me are moving into this version of me on the recording? Like, this other Ray is draining my life force. God, that sounds so crazy. What am I even talking about? You know when you get anxious but you can't remember why, and it's eating and gnawing at you all day and you just want to figure it out? That's how it feels 24/7. I can't sleep. I can't taste food. I feel like I can't breathe sometimes. The paranoia is driving me insane. That second thing, I fell asleep when Carlos first started this session. Had a nightmare. Well, you wouldn't have been able to hear it because it was a dream. Except, there's a recording of it. I cut it into the episode chronologically so you would hear what I did. I had to cut it in since Trisha... Where it came from, I'm not sure. I don't know. Just like everything else. I'm scared. I'm scared of what this means. I'm scared of myself and what I'll do. I'm scared to be alone. I'm scared of the 13th. I only have a few days before. I don't know if there'll be another episode. Oh, Trisha. I'm sorry. And that concludes our player profiles from Season 35. We're wrapping this one up this week, but we'll see you next week. Any last words for the listeners, Sonny?
Yeah, I just wanted to drop a bit of scientific knowledge on them. You guys know tadpoles, right? They swim around in the water, but eventually they grow into frogs.
Sonny, I'm not sure where you're going with this. I don't...
Ray, there's a point. I'm not just out here hollering about frogs for nothing. Anyway, like I was saying, tadpoles. Wait, Ray, do you know the difference between frogs and toads?
One can swim? I can never remember which one. What is this about?
Well, that's right. Frogs can swim, but toads generally can't. They still go by the water to mate and hang out, but they'll drown if they go in too deep. It's pretty strange that toads, who were once tadpoles, can't swim anymore.
That's pretty sad. Well, you can check us out on Patreon.
It's said that some toads still try to swim. They go down to the water, and they see what they used to be. And they see the frogs. No one knows if drowned toads just fall in or if they dive in trying to become frogs.
You made that up.
No, I swear. I saw it on some YouTube documentary or something.
I've never heard of toads committing suicide before.
It's not suicide, it's longing. Longing for something they can never be and forgetting what they have.
Yeah, I must have missed Aesop's fable about the regretful toad.
You should check it out. It's a classic. I hear Disney is turning it into their next animated feature.
Sonny, I get what you're trying to say. You're freaked out that I said I'd never get over it, aren't you?
What? Nah.
I'm okay, man. I don't need a pep talk. Yes, I wish I won, but I'm not going to drown because I want to be a tadpole.
A frog. And that was the metaphor for being a winner.
Yeah, I figured it out. Look, I know I have all these awesome parts of my life that mean more than $1 million. Like Mal and you and the podcast and all our listeners.
And Green Apron.
Yes, Green Apron too. You don't need to worry. Sure, I'd like to have a Corvette.
No, you don't. Not good cars.
Okay, I'd like to have a Ferrari. But I know that Subaru is the safe, affordable, realistic choice. Maybe I dream about getting a Ferrari at night. But I know I never will. Doesn't mean it's not fun to dream about it sometimes, you know?
I understand. I hope you realize, though, that when you drive a Subaru to the beach, it'll try to jump into the water to prove it's a Ferrari.
I think that's enough Animal Planet for you. Let's wrap up this episode, huh?
Do we have one more before our summer break? Before your vacation?
Nope. This is the last episode before I go on my trip. And Sonny?
Yeah?
Thanks. I know you're always there for me. I've talked to so many people. New voices, new ideas, old friends. Things I should have listened to. Warnings I should have taken. All the paths I walked that led to nowhere. And here I am. Right back where I started. Sitting at my computer, no idea what this means. Alone. And the answer was there from the beginning. I've been listening to the previous episodes, and it all comes back to this. I need to talk to Sonny. That was my first instinct, and I moved away from it. Tried to do everything else to avoid a hard conversation, but the answers were always right there. Do I think he has anything to do with it? There's a really sick part of me that does. But I know that voice has ruined everything, and I don't want to listen to it anymore. But I can still hear the whispers of paranoia in the back of my mind saying, what if? It was my first instinct. Matt said bad things happen when I run away, so it's time to stop running away.
Hello?
Hey, Sonny, it's Ray. Hey, man, don't hang up. I just want to talk. It's not about the podcast.
Are you okay? This is weird for you to be calling like this.
No, I'm not okay. Things got kind of messed up. It's getting dark outside. The sky looks menacing. The clouds look like dark claws reaching for me. Feels like everything is coming to an end. And I can't tell if I'm relieved or scared. It's May 11th. I have 2 days to figure this out, or... Sonny and I talked, and it was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And I had to face a shadow council of players I eliminated from Subsister after lying to them for weeks and convince them to give me the $1 million. But this... all I can do is move forward and... Oh, the appointment with Kiera Townsend, I forgot. Just a minute. Hey, sorry, you're not.